Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge, your daily oracle card reading for January the 31st. This is the last day of the first month of the new year, and today we are stepping into the overall energy of card number 38, the Mystical Shaman. We are using the Mystical Shaman Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. We will be in this card deck for a little while as we're really connecting to the shamanism, the ancients, our ancestors who are guiding us along this path. Now, the beautiful energy of that mystical shaman is one that is really reflective today. It is looking at the journey, it is looking at everything that just transpired during the first month of the new year, and looking at that from an observational point of view, recognizing within yourself, how much you have gone through. There was a lot of emotional energy. There was a lot of decluttering that needed to be done. There was a lot of energy where you might have felt like you were being suffocated at times or scattered in the energy. I'm a little bit distracted. I'm looking at my glass and I'm seeing a whole bunch of faces in one of my side mirrors. And that is one of the messages for this week as well, is how much the universe talks to us, how much the universe sends us signs and synchronicities and messages that we're not alone. Now, our minds like to jump in so quickly and try to rationalize every single experience, or tries to create a fear story. Oh my gosh, there's faces looking at me in my glass. It must be something to be afraid of. What if they are there to support you? What if they are there peeking in on you, saying, you've got this, we are supporting you, we are with you? That is part of the mystical shaman. Knowing that the universe is here to love you and to guide you, to break free of the fear stories that you have been told, that you have been raised into, that you watch in those horror movies, the scary movies that then create those sensations in your body. They become triggers where you call up that essence of fear instead of looking at those unknowns in the faces and the different patterns going, oh, wow, that's kind of cool. I wonder what I can learn from that today. Or to even trusting your body's ability to be like, okay, I don't recognize that face, and I might make a story that it is, body language of a certain kind that might have a story attached to me. But when you allow yourself to be still enough to tap into, okay, I'm going to let myself feel out the energy. I'm going to expand myself out to pick up on, what am I getting from that auric field? Is it one of love? Is it one of support? Is it one where I should be afraid? Opening yourself up, trusting that the universe is there to guide you. Calling in the higher powers to guide you on your path, to show you the way, to be supportive and to be that filter to only allow in those good energies. You have the ability to do that. Now, our soul's message for today is card number 58. This is the Tree of Life. This is that reminder that you are here to write your story. Yes, we have ancestors. Yes, we have histories. Yes, we have long legacies, umbilical cord connections, past versions of us. But you are here to write your story. You're not here to keep repeating the same thing that was done in the same way. You're not here to keep yourself suppressed. Everything evolves and grows. Everything since the beginning of time. They came from the water. They learned how to walk on the land. There has been such transformation and moments of history where you can look back and think, oh my goodness, how in the world did that grow legs? How did that get from this stage of evolution to that stage of evolution? Well, you're no different in your spiritual awakening. So remind yourself that you don't have to be tied to what you think you should be or what somebody else is expecting of you. You don't have to carry over the so-called family curses or whatever it is. You don't have to be that version of your parent, that energy that they were holding on to, passed down from their long lines of generations. You don't have to take anything forward with you that is not going to be serving your highest good. So as that tree of life, you get to plant down your roots. You get to be supported by the ancestors who are going to hold you and guide you. They are here for you to offer to them any of those old stories and emotions and fears that are not helping you. They will take that back into the earth. They will help to transform it. They will send it back up through your roots as love and support and encouragement to become your own version, to then give new life for the children, for others, for this new world, for this state of evolution, moving into this new time. It is such a beautiful transition right now when you detach from some of the things that your eyes will see out in the world, and you see that as, things have to dismantle in order for new growth to begin. Things have to come to the surface of what is not working in order to make better choices. We always have to allow those waters to become stirred up and murky before the new sediment comes up from the ground to offer a new solution, a new way. The energy needs a period of time where it can just calm itself. Many of you have been asked during this month to be patient, to go into a hibernation, to not be trying to do so much. Many of you have fought through that energy, trying to push through anyway, believing that you had to achieve a certain thing, become a certain thing, do a certain thing. Meanwhile, the guides have been gently pushing you back down to rest, allowing the energies to settle so that you may have the clarity of what is needed to support the new world. So again, we congratulate you for those that have made it to this point, for those that are now starting to relax their mind and their body, and you're allowing the energies to settle, and you're listening and honing in for when you need to rest, when you need to stop forcing something, when you need to just be patient, being in the flow of life, understanding that the world is supporting you, it's not against you. So you're checking out of the emotional energy, you're checking out the stories and the gossip. We congratulate you. You are becoming your own version. You are breaking free of the past suppressive energies. So we have 2 cards today for you in an action step. Your first card is number 37. This is the moon. Now, how beautiful is it to get the moon on the new moon day? And that is what this card represents, is all the cycles of the moon, all the cycles of life, all the cycles of your own personal journey. This is where you honor yourself. You look at the whole journey of your lifetime to recognize that if you did not walk through those moon cycles, if you did not walk your path, have your experiences, you would not be the person of today. You would not have all the wisdom that you do. You would not have the clarity that you do. Yes, you had to go through some really big challenges. Why? To show there's a way through, to show that there are things worth fighting for, to show yourself how strong you can be, to maybe show yourself how stubborn you can also be. But that stubbornness serves a purpose. That stubbornness can help you fight for you, and it also shows you the beauty and the peace of letting go when you are fighting against what is in your highest good. So our other card is card number 36. This is the middle world. This is you, knowing you are so supported by the heavens and the earth, knowing that you are surrounded by spirit. You are surrounded by love. You are surrounded by your soul family, your loved ones. There is so much beauty in here, and you get to be you. That is what your whole destiny is just to be your authentic self. We are all searching for a purpose. Your purpose is just to be the best version of you that you can be. And that doesn't mean conforming to everybody else. What I'm seeing in this picture is literally a bubble around the tree. You are responsible for your energy field. You are responsible for the vibration, the harmonics that you create inside. Your emotional waters, your thoughts, your state of being. You are creating your utopia. For those of us that are looking for that Garden of Eden, we just want to return to a world that is like that. It starts in you. If you don't have the utopia inside, if you don't know how to find your peace and your balance and your hope and know how to be in the present moment, there can't be that Garden of Eden. It starts with each and every one of us. It goes back to Mother Teresa's saying, if everybody cleaned off their doorstep, the world would be a better place. If everybody cleaned up their electromagnetic field, their emotional energy, their thoughts and stories and fears, the world would be a better place. Now you can't put that on anybody else. Because the moment you start thinking, yeah, if my neighbor would do that, if my parents would do that, if my children would do that, you are feeding anger, you're feeding blame, you're feeding shame, you're feeling guilt, you're feeding judgment. What do you think that is doing to your auric field? In this beautiful new moon energy, you are being asked to focus on what can you do in this beautiful new cycle, this new start, this new rotation, this new version of you. What can you do to build the Garden of Eden with inside self? What can you do to clean up your auric field? What can you do to find your harmonic peace within? For those of us that like to play the sound bowls and can resonate with that harmonics, feeling that within you, what can you do to carry that energy with you, to offer it to another, to be a glimmer of hope, a light in this world? There's beautiful energy here to be your authentic self. Dig your roots deep into this earth, claim your space and expand it from there. Offer your vibrational, beautiful, harmonic energy out to another to remind them that their purpose is just to be their beautiful, harmonic self as well. That is what the ancestors want from us. That is what the shamans have been trying to tell us. That is what Mother Earth has been beating in her drum for us. Just be you. Beat to the sound of your drum. We are sending much, much love to you all.